Hello, my loves. It's Mika, and I'm back. So, there is no bargaining with reality, but I'll bite. Bargaining's definition from um, dictionary.com to negotiate the terms and conditions of a transaction. And other synonyms for people who may be like, what do you mean bargaining? I get that all the time. What do you mean bargaining? Haggle, barter, negotiate, discuss terms, hold talks, deals, etc. So if you've written it a lot and running out of room, you should grab you a second about me book or another thick notebook because we are nowhere near done writing. You should know by now the routine. Find an empty page at the page 48, date it, call it bargaining. This may look different for each of us. Some of you may not feel you're at bargaining. Some of you may feel you're still at anger, but aren't really angry, but it's more upset. Some of you may feel that you're at depression because you're sad and you're hurt, but you're not really depressed. Some of you may feel that you are at acceptance. Listen, is it if at this point you're still at it is what it is, or nothing can be done about it, or things just happen, or any type of brush it off crap, then you need to go back to the now. You ain't ready. Again, no judgment. There's nothing wrong if you're just not here yet. In your own time, you need to accept where you are and no one else, just you. But we're at the point of the buts, what ifs, how about, I can just, I'm going to, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, just know if was a fifth, we all be messed up. There is no negotiation that you can make. You cannot change the past. You also can't just stop here and feel that if you ignore it enough, bargain enough, make enough changes in your life of what you're physically doing, that you think you will fix it all and that you'll be fine. If that's your focus on everything and everyone else, that everything will be okay, then you're at bargaining. Focusing on you and loving on you may be too hard, right? Like, oh, well, Mika, I love me. Yeah, right. You do. Huh. Okay. But at some point, you need to realize you have to do the work. There's nothing you can do about the past. You can't change it. How you move on from here is vital. You start to get a glimpse in reality and it's shattering your fantasy that you've been living. I'm truly sorry for that. But the more you continue to fight and do the work to become a survivor, the more you realize it was all worth it. You were worth it. We would need to get to the point of acceptance, right? Facing your issues, your past, and your trauma. That's the hardest part. It takes the most work. It is the most painful part of building your foundation. But once you get through it and you're able to move on with it, give up that baggage you carry as you no longer need it and it no longer serves you, everything else will be easier. Now, handing that baggage to someone to hold is not the same as letting it go and giving it up. Just like everything else, you want to be able to talk about it without pain, without tears, without agonizing hurt that comes up with the memory. We are working on getting to that point and getting to acceptance. But a lot of talk, a lot of folks stop here. A lot of people stop here. They bargain and they give up on themselves. They don't see it that way, but they then wonder why everything is a struggle. They think they did the work. They think that bargaining and making decisions to change nothing, fix nothing, forgive no one is growth. I scoff at your growth, or should I say the lack thereof. I am not trying to be mean. Nope, not at all. Just like you have the right to feel how you feel, so does everyone else. You'll eventually get to that point, not being at all bothered by how other people feel or feeling defensive about other people's viewpoint. This process helps with that too, eventually. I'm not saying do not bargain. You're gonna do it. Get it out, write it down, write your what ifs, write your buts, your bargaining. Afterwards, read it. Now tell your story to yourself again on what happened to you in a headspace that you understand it was not your fault. You are not to blame and without anger. Leave the facts, put a single line through the lies, then emotions and the feelings, jot down those feelings in a blank space at the page 44. This may lead to a bit of depression. That's normal. Reality and truth hurts, and it hurts really bad. right? Well, I'll see you in the next video on depression. Thank you so much for being here and taking time to take in my content that I have spent so much time researching and implementing myself and assisting my previous clients with. I appreciate your love and support. Make sure you hit that like button for that YouTube algorithm. If you didn't like this video, hit that dislike button. If you didn't like this video, comment a frowny face or something in the comments. Comment some type of emoji to express how you feel about this content. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me, please, and thank you. Share this video if you care. If there's someone you know that would benefit from the content I am sharing for free, share this with them, and I'll see you in the next video.